Hello, backyard baseball fans. I've just finished a really exciting season in which my team only lost one game all season, and we've made it to the playoffs. I will momentarily show you the squad here, but let's get into some playoff action. I've got Nomar Garcia Parra leading it off, Ernie Steele batting second, the powerful Mikey Thomas third, home run fiend Mark McGwire fourth, pre-steroids of course, the incredibly fast Pete Wheeler fifth, Frank Thomas, who's actually been a lights-out pitcher this year, and a very solid batter, sixth. Seventh, I got Marky DuBois, who's been my MVP pitcher. He's had such a low ERA, many shutout games, and batters don't hit off him extremely well, so that's exciting. And then Marky's love, Billie Jean Blackwood.
The excitement level is high.
And then Jorge Garcia, who's honestly kind of mediocre overall, but does have a solid bat at times. He's batting ninth. I wanted to make it a fairly competitive team. I didn't want to just have all Pablos and Jocinda Smiths, if you know what I'm saying. But today we're facing the Cardinals in Game 1 of a 3-game playoff series, Round 1. This is my home field. We're going to waste no further time in getting this game started.
All right, let's play ball. On the mound today is Marky DuBois.
Don't you go blinking now, else you'll miss my next pitch.
Sullivan is one of the best batters on the Cardinals. He has the top batting ranking.
Strike. No out.
I'm gonna smoke this one by.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
Second pitch, he's going to put Mark McGwire's weak arm in this game to the test. Mark has some reduced rankings, and I think it's because he's playing the Cardinals. And you see he lays the bunt down. No idea why Mark is celebrating as if he just made an awesome play there. That's kind of hilarious.
Runner on first. No out. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way.
Stewart is kind of like a Pablo Sanchez clone with speed and hitting ability, so I did anticipate that steal, especially with Mark McGwire's really weak arm in this game, in this particular game, Game 1. And a very boneheaded error there on Mikey Thomas's part. He's usually been pretty solid on defense this year, but the playoffs make everything a little different. But I am realizing just 2 plays into the game in, Mark is not going to cut it as catcher. Look at those really reduced numbers. All those minus signs are not a good thing. So I'm going to have to put Nomar behind the plate to defend it a little better and not allow them to bunt and get on base every time. Alright, let's see if we can't get back on track here and not lose momentum despite giving up a very easy run. And next pitch. I haven't seen too many home runs given up against Marky DuBois this season, but there's another one. 2-0. Cardinals have an early lead in the first inning here. I'm going to keep Marky on for at least one more batter, see if he can get out of the inning. There it is to Mark. Oh my goodness. He can't even make the throw to first. This is looking rough. I don't know where I can put Mark with his really, really weak defense being such a liability in this game.
No out. The coach calls timeout.
Alright, I think I'm going to have to put Frank Thomas at catcher. He can throw batters out if they're trying to steal. And I'm going to put Mark on first base. Nomar is obviously a great shortstop. But hopefully Mark doesn't totally drop the ball literally at first base. Put another Marky pitch into play. Petey's not the greatest fielder, but doesn't even catch that one. He can run to any ball, of course, but he doesn't always catch them, especially when the airs are on. And we've got 2 on, no outs. Should I keep Marky on the mound? I'm going to keep him on one more batter. See if he can get out of this. There's a strike to Vicky, Kenny's sister. I always assumed younger sister, but I don't really know. Strike 2. Don't be fooled though, Vicky can put the ball into play and she's a fast runner too. But there's 3 pitches, 1 strikeout for Marky. Maybe that'll give him a little bit of momentum moving into the rest of this game.
Pitch on the way, the wing, foul, and the count is 0-1. The stretch, here's the pitch. Strike!
Alright, I'm going to hit Jessica with the heat in the low right corner. And she smacks it to left field. Come on, Ernie. Doesn't make the throw to Mikey. Okay, no runs scored. But Marky falls over his own big bare feet there.
Sonia, 1 out.
This is going to be Marky's last chance to get an out here. We have the bases loaded. I'm taking a big risk here But hopefully we can get Sonia out and get some momentum back. I don't want to put Frank Thomas on the mound yet because I really need his bat, and if he's pitching and tiring himself out, that will definitely reduce his batting ability. Can't win this game if we don't score runs.
A swing, looped up,
Puts it into play.
and it's an infield fly.
Thank goodness for infield fly, because with the way Mark's been playing on the infield today, I think he might have dropped that ball.
2 outs.
But we've got 2 outs now. Let's get out of this
From
inning
the
unscathed,
windup, it
hopefully.
goes away.
I should say any further unscathed.
Pop
Another
fly.
pop up. Okay.
Scoops it up,
Marky whips it to
reaches
first.
out to
Okay.
That's
He gets out of the inning.
They are turned away.
That's not the worst outcome we could have had, considering the fact that it was just bases loaded with only 1 out. Marky kept his composure and only gave up a total of 2 runs that inning, which is not a great way to start, but again, it could have ended up a lot worse.
Instant sweep.
Now we've got the top of our lineup
Nomar
coming
with
up here.
nobody out.
Nomar has had a great batting average all season, one of the best in the league. Been a super consistent hitter,
He won.
very high on
The
base
delivery.
percentage. Let's see if he keeps it up here.
That was ball 1. The windup and the delivery.
Come on, give Nomar something to hit here.
Looped
Drives it to
up.
left field. And it's their turn to make errors. Alright, I'll take it. Should have been an out, but Nomar reaches first base.
Ernie Steele.
They are afraid to throw it over the plate to Ernie because they know he's a really solid contact hitter. But that might be one to hit. He puts it in play. Right back to pitch. Come on, Nomar.
He's out.
He's thrown out.
Rob.
But Ernie does reach. Unable to advance the runner.
Mikey
But we
Thomas.
got powerhouse Mikey Thomas coming to the plate. See what you got, Mikey.
Ready now, and the throw.
Oh yeah.
Swing.
And he pops it up.
And that's an out.
My goodness.
And the runner tagged. Safe on. Mark McGuire is up. The coach calls timeout.
Alright, let's check out Mark's batting stats for this game. Yeah, they are down by 3 points, which is not great. His normal power is not going to be there. I'm going to go for the line drive. I've noticed when I go for line drive over
And the
power,
throw.
contact goes
That was
way
ball
up in
1.
terms of the
Runner on
frequency.
first,
Just trying to
2
put the
out.
ball in play. Really want to advance Ernie over. He's not the fastest base runner.
3-1 pitch. Strike. Got it. 3-2.
Another whiff by Mark. Not having his best day by any means.
The windup. He throws it.
Alright, this might be one to hit. Let's go, Mark.
It's going up the right field.
Fouls it
line,
off,
and
stays
it's
alive.
foul. And
Eats dirt.
runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the motion. The pitch.
Alright, full
Swung
count.
on, and
Pops it up. You really need an error.
And it's an out. That'll end the inning. Nobody out. Into the windup. The delivery.
Marky hits him with a nasty slow ball. Swing and miss.
From the stretch. The pitch.
Heater.
Strike 2.
Not even going to go for it. Come on, Vincent.
And the count is 0-2.
Show us what you got.
He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. Low and outside.
A little
And the count is
outside.
1-2. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. The swing. Along
He's going to send it to left field. Jorge and Ernie both going for it. Please don't crash into each other.
Easy play.
Okay, Ernie makes the grab. Great defensive player. Very high defensive rankings. I've got to be careful with Stewart here. He's quite a hitter and a fast runner. I'm going to be cautious to not give him one right over the plate because he will smoke it.
From the stretch. And the throw. Ball 2. 1 out.
Don't you go blinking now, else you'll miss my next pitch.
From the stretch. Fires. Swinging. Fouled line back. And the count is 2-1. From the stretch. The delivery. Swing. Foul. And the count is 2-2.
Now, I'm not typically one to gravitate towards the specialty pitches this early in the game because they really drain the juice, but I got to try it on Stewart. And he still hits the big freeze.
Beautiful catch.
Nice catch, Mikey. Okay, I'll take that out.
Meyer, 2 outs. The coach calls timeout.
Okay, Marky's done a pretty good job recovering from giving up those first 2 runs. I'm going to give him a break now. We're going to put Frank on the mound. Frank's had a great pitching season.
The target goes up. The delivery. Swung on. A
Comes it over to
bouncing
Billie
ball.
Jean. Come on, get it, Billie Jean.
And she goes
Tosses it
after
to
it,
Mark.
bounces it over
Just in
first.
time.
She's out. That'll bring
Alright, so
up.
Frank doesn't allow any further runs in the inning. We haven't allowed any runs at all in this second inning. Still 2-0. Let's see if we can get some offense going now. Come on, Pete.
Wheatley's older than your average person.
No out.
One of my strategies in this game is to bunt with Pete if I want a basically guaranteed way to get on base because he's so fast. People rarely throw him out. There we go. It worked.
Frank Thomas, the batter. Runner on first with nobody out.
Now you'll see
Of course,
why
I'm going
they
to go
call me
instantly
the
for the steal with
Big
Pete.
Bird.
Should have no problem getting that second base.
The target goes up and the throw. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. From the stretch and the delivery. Ball one.
Go,
Trying to
Pete.
steal.
Oh yeah, too easy.
Bold move.
Let's see if Frank can help himself out here on the mound by hitting something. Okay, that's something.
Oh, watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Very stupid play by the computer, but I will take the extra base for Pete. I do now have Pete on third base, and even if we get a fly to the outfield, Pete will undoubtedly be able to tag. Markey has been putting the ball into play a good amount lately, so I am confident he can maybe get Pete batted in here.
From the windup, he throws it. Swinging. Popped it up.
Let's go, Pete. Ah, dang, that was a good throw. Okay,
And the runner tags.
they might have even gotten Pete out there.
Next batter. Runners at the corners. One out.
I basically have a free stolen second base now because Pete is on third. They're not going to even attempt to throw to second, I would have to imagine. But if they do, Pete
Tries
will
to steal.
100% make it home.
Bold
They're like, nope, we're throwing to Pete.
And they're
Alright, I've got two runners in scoring position, one out. Let's go, Billie Jean. Put one in play for us here, please.
Here.
A full count worked up here.
He
Give us
throws.
something to hit
He
here.
throws it. The swing.
Ah,
No.
it's okay.
Here comes Jorge. He
Maybe
is the
Jorge can
windup
do it for
and
us.
the
He's got no
offering.
1-1 count. Puts it into play.
Try.
And she can't make the catch. Alright, we've got an RBI. Pete scores easily.
Let's beat out.
Now we're only down by one. I will take it.
Next up, Nomar Garcia. He winds, and the offering. And there's ball four. Forced to walk. Bernie's 3 on.
2-2 on Ernie with 2 outs. Let's go, Ernie.
He comes center.
Bases
Cuts to the plate.
loaded.
A swing.
Oh, swing and a miss. Not able to capitalize. We are down by 1 heading into inning 3. I'm going to keep Frank on the mound.
Here's the motion and delivers. The swing.
First pitch, he's going to hit right back to Frank.
Down the
Please
middle.
catch this
The
ball,
throw to
Mark.
first base.
Alright. 1 down.
Davey. He
2
comes
and 2
center.
on
The
Marion.
2-2 pitch. Swing. And
Lines it. It hits Frank off the
throws
face.
it up to
Ouch.
first.
But
Out.
Markey comes through, whips it to first. That arm is not too tired from pitching. That's why I like putting Markey at catcher.
From
2
the
and 2
windup,
on
the
Vicky.
2-2 pitch.
See if we can get her swinging here.
Swing.
She goes for it. Strike 3. Another scoreless inning for Frank.
He comes center. The 3-2 pitch. The wing.
And Mikey strikes out. 3-2 count. That's a big bummer. Could have used his bat there.
The windup. 3-1 pitch. And there's ball four. Forced to Beat Wheeler. From the windup.
0-1 on Pete. Right down the middle.
Thanks one.
Ah, Vicky gets it. No way Mark was going to make that. But Pete, of course, makes it very easily to first base.
Thomas, runner on first. 2 outs. The windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Popped it up.
That's a can of corn for the opposing team.
So they don't make the play.
He's out.
You still get him out at first base because he's slower than molasses. Okay, no runs scored that inning, but also no runs allowed the previous inning. Let's keep that going. Come on, Frank.
Now give us another one, baby.
Good move. The target goes up. The pitch.
Ball. And takes her out swinging. All right, Frank.
Here's the motion and deliver.
2 strikes on Sonia. Let's take her out.
Back
She hits one to dead center
on the
field.
groove.
Looks like Jorge's got... Okay, never mind. Come on.
Jumps up, plays it off the wall.
Let's get her at second.
Bounces it over to second.
No, she slides in.
Up, throws it.
1-1 on Mary.
A swing.
She hits it to left field.
Lays out.
Good
Up with
defense,
it,
Ernie. If
steps
that
to
gets by him,
third.
that's definitely another run scored. So we'll take it for now. Hopefully we can force a double play and get another inning unscathed with no further runs. 0-1 on Vincent. He puts it into play.
A bouncing
Billie
ball.
Jean.
Got it. Stops
Nice
it,
play
goes
at
to
second.
Out.
Oh my gosh.
Phenomenally
Look at that pathetic attempt to throw the ball to home by Mark.
And that's a
Oh
run.
my goodness. Well, there's another run scored.
They have-
We are now down by 2 in the top of the 4th.
It goes up. Here's the pitch.
I'm also a little intimidated because they have one of their best batters up.
That was a
Stuart
right
Sullivan can really hit the ball,
Great eye to
but we
smack
got a strike
one of
by
those
him.
babies.
And the count
See if we can
into
do the same
wing
thing, man.
and the pitch. A swing.
Yes.
Gave him
All right, you got this, Frank.
Sliding right hook. What a
Not your fault that Mark McGuire can throw the ball about 2
Ready
feet
now,
during
the
this particular game.
safety.
Strike 3. All right, he takes Stewart out looking. I will take just 1 run.
From the windup, a 1-1 pitch. Swung
Marky's
on,
going to put the bat on the ball here.
popped it up.
That's a can of corn for the opposing
It drops in
team.
right field. Single for Marky. Heck yeah. I will take it. Marky delivered on the mound quite a bit. Marky's made some good defensive plays, and now he's given us a little bit of an offensive spark. I will take it.
From the
I'm going to go for the steal here. I think Marky, with his crush,
the stretch
Billie
and the
Jean,
throw.
at the plate will have an extra boost and be able to run to second base. Oh yeah, easily stolen.
Position.
They have a runner on second. No, he's set.
Full count on
And
Billie
throw.
Jean now. Oh, and they're going to hit us with a corkscrew. No way she's hitting that. Maybe Jorge can give us some offense at the plate though.
And delivered. This is ball 1.
Yeah, they're definitely feeling the heat a little bit and trying to hit us with some crazy pitches, but I think Jorge might be able to put the bat on the ball here. I have a good
Pitch
feeling.
on the way.
Yeah, that's what I want.
There
Ah,
we
swing and a
go.
miss.
They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Jorge showing us his textbook swing there.
Ready now. The delivery.
3-1 on Jorge,
You got a walk.
and they're going to give him the walk. I will take the
Number
base.
1, come on down. You've just won yourself a free trip to first base.
He winds.
Goes on
and
first and
the
second, 1 out.
offering.
Nomar at the plate. He's going to put contact on it
Left of center.
to center field. Okay, he lets it drop. Marky,
Plays it
Go
off the
ahead.
wall, and the runner is safe.
look at that run to home. Let's get it.
Score.
Yeah.
3-2. We are now only down by 1.
Safe. Bernie Steele turns the runners on first and second. He winds and the throw. The
On
swing
Ernie, he puts it into play to second base.
first.
Gotta watch your kneecaps.
They're going to go
on
for the
this.
lead runner. They do get Jorge.
Out there. And
No Nomar, though. They probably could have turned the double play there, honestly, but hey, not my problem.
the
Yeah,
windup
Mikey with
and
just
the
1-0.
delivery.
Ooh, that's right down the middle.
And drove it
Oh,
to
baby,
deep
Mikey hits a rocket.
like a
Let's
salmon
go.
rabbit on that
Now we are going to be up by 2.
line.
It's going to be a 5-3 game here. Finally, some offense from us.
See a tattoo on it, that's for sure.
That was easy. Mark McGuire, 2 out. Now pitching Sonia Hagen. Takes her stretch and the offering.
Sonia's first pitch to Mark, right down the middle. Hits a
bouncing
small
ball.
blooper right back to her. And he will be out. That is the inning. But we did score 4 runs that inning. That is huge progress. Took the lead. And now we head into inning 5 with Frank full of juice.
The wing. A bouncing ball.
And Nomar makes a
Goes for
pathetic
the
play.
diving catch. Picks it up. He throws
And
it
she
on.
reaches. She really should not have reached. Oh no, and then they throw it away. See if we can get her out at second. Oh my goodness. That's exactly how I feel, Ernie.
Into the
Alright, we've got 2 strikes on Middleton. Let's get him out here.
swinging.
He
A
pulls it
bouncing ball.
into right field, past Billie Jean, past Pete.
He's all over it. Throws it to
And
second.
that is not a good sign, but fortunately no runs scored on that. Oh my goodness.
Bet
Frank,
that
what are
was
you
a
doing?
spitball and it was slippery.
Quick throw to home plate. Chucks it to third. Having a rough time.
Oh gosh.
Dude,
We should have had an out there.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate.
Fortunately, no more runs. Oh, I spoke too soon. I knew as soon as that hit the bat, that was a home run. And that is going to give them the lead, 6-5.
The ballpark, a home run.
Alright, we've got to get some outs here. 2 strikes on Vicky. She goes down swinging. That's her 3rd strikeout of the game, I think. Rough game for her.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Routine plated. Okay, never mind.
The throw to first base. Safe on first. So, runner left.
2 strikes on Sonia.
The swing.
Okay, we'll take the strikeout. We just need one more out to get through this inning without allowing any more runs.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Strike one. You the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Another.
And Frank strikes her out. Now we head to the bottom of the 5th. This is only a 6-inning game, by the way. We desperately need to score here, and we need to take the lead again. Got Old Faithful Petey at the plate. Hopefully he can get on base for us. Puts it into play. Small blooper. And he's out. Alright, 1 out. Frank has worked the full count here. Let's see if he can get on base. Yeah. Fouls it off. Okay. Stays alive. I think we got to swing for the fences here.
Into the windup.
3-2.
Swinging.
I'll take it. Hits it to shortstop.
Rounder to short.
She fields it. Ah, good play, Vicky. I do have to give credit where it's due. Alright, Marky, let's see if you can keep us alive here.
Ready
It's not the
now,
end of the
and
game, but I would
delivered.
love to get some runs this inning.
Ball 1, 2 out. Into the windup. Cuts to the plate.
Right down the middle for Marky. Fouls it off. Good contact. Come on, give us something to hit here. Marky's been pretty solid at the plate. Yeah, that's what I like to... Okay, puts it in play. Ah, that line's right out to second base. Wrong place, wrong time. Full count on Vincent Sweet. Let's see if Frank can put him away here.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike.
Strike 3. Alright, I will take it. Great strikeout.
Way to go, kid. That's showing them who.
That does bring Stuart Sullivan, who I am intimidated by, to the plate, but he hasn't had the greatest game, so hopefully that trend continues. Swing and a miss on pitch 1.
In my book, a solid left hook.
The 1-2
I think now more than ever is the time to use the fireball. We got to put Stuart away. 1 more out to go, and then we really need some offense. 2-2 on Sophie here. This is exactly why I save these specialty pitches for situations like this, and we do get her to chase it. We get out of that inning unscathed, and we have 1 more chance to put some runs on the board and hopefully at least tie or win this game.
A swing. Pop fly.
Billie Jean puts it in play. That's an out.
Here it comes.
That'll give us Jorge at the
The
plate.
stretch and the
Let's
throw.
hope that he
Walk
can
on.
get on base.
A bouncing ball.
Ground ball to shortstop.
Caps on those taters.
Man, it's in it.
Good play, Vicky. She's been holding it down at shortstop for the most part. Has made a few errors, but not a terrible game from her. All right, Nomar, you are our last hope today.
Swing. A blooper
Fouls
in
it off.
foul territory. And the count is 0-1.
0-1 on Nomar.
From the stretch, throws it.
Down the middle.
Fills it
He
in.
puts the bat on it.
His autograph
Deep to
on
left
that.
center. Is it going to hit the fence? Is it going to go out? No. Ground rule double.
Ball is still
Not
in
quite.
play.
Going to be a close one, but he does make.
Ernie Steele turns back.
Ernie's kind of
They have a runner on second, 2 out. Takes their stretch, the delivery.
Right down the middle for Ernie.
He steals.
Swing and a miss. No way Nomar was going to make that steal, but I thought I'd give it a try. Well, maybe he would have since they dropped it, but couldn't take that risk with that being the final out of the game.
Ready
Come on,
now,
give Ernie
cuts
something to
the
hit
plate.
here.
The swing.
Oh,
It's
he
going
rips
to
it.
left field, and it
Just
goes
foul. That was very close to being a home run. A walk-off home run for Ernie. Okay, 0-2.
The windup, throws it.
She gives him one to hit.
And
Pops it
popped
up. Please drop.
And it's
And that's the game. We lose game 1 of the playoffs, but fortunately it is a best of 3. We do have 2 more chances and I think we actually had a pretty solid game considering the disastrous start. Be sure to stay tuned for games 2 and 3, see how we do in these playoffs. Thanks for watching.